Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a get ready with me, including skincare, makeup, and also taking you through what I'm gonna wear today. It's very kind of rose based, so a lot of the skincare products that I'm using from LISE WATIER contain rose petals, and then this makeup look is obviously very kind of rosy nude. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm gonna start off with a cleanser, just because I've been outside and kind of sweaty taking the dog out. I've been using the LISE WATIER cleansers. They have 3 different cleansers. They were developed in Korea, who are a global leader in modern skincare. So you can actually use them all together, like one after the other. And so that's what I'm gonna do just to show you guys. You don't have to use all of them at the same time. But the first one that I'm gonna use is the Deep Cleansing Oil. Such pretty packaging. I like that they just left it clear. So this is really good for like breaking down any makeup and dirt that's on your skin, and it turns into kind of like a milk, which you'll see when I put it on. Put the product on dry. Make sure that you don't wet your hands. You do that after. So you're just gonna take a few pumps and so now I'm gonna wet my fingers, and then you can see how it turns kind of milky. And then you just rinse it off. Okay, so step 1 was remove makeup, and step 2 is clean. I'm gonna use the Cooling Cream Foam Cleanser. It's a really good basic cleanser. It's really hydrating, and it has oat in it, which is soothing, and it has artichoke in it, which apparently purifies the skin. So you're gonna apply it to wet skin, and it just gets really creamy and lathery. And then I'm just gonna go rinse it off and come back and do the scrub. I'm gonna use this rose petal scrub. It has rose petals and sugar crystals, which will help remove the dead skin. And then the rose petals are also really hydrating, which is nice, and it smells really good. I know I mentioned this before, but I really like the packaging. This is kind of embarrassing, but I only like to put out like really nice skincare packaging on my sink or on my vanity. So anyways, this one will definitely be on there. You can actually like see the little rose petals in there. So I'm really going to concentrate down here. And then just wipe off with a wet washcloth. So I'm going to follow up with their Soothing Rose Petal Gel Toner. So it's a gel texture, which is really cool because it actually makes it way easier to apply. Like I always find when I put liquid toners on my hand to apply it so that I don't waste too much product on a pad, that it just like runs everywhere and it's hard to get it on your face where you want it. So I really like the gel portion of this product. So again, this one has rose petals in it. It's really moisturizing and soothing, and it helps to tone your skin and take off any and all makeup, and it makes it radiant, which is what we all want. I just press it on and on my neck too. This stuff smells so good. Don't need to wear any fragrance today. Okay, now before I do my makeup, I'm just gonna use this Perfexion Eye Cream Corrector. It's really good for hydrating and reducing bags. And then I'm gonna use this Perfexion Day Cream Corrector as well before I put on my primer. It's really good for improving skin texture and giving radiance, and it's a good anti-aging cream as well. Don't forget your neck. Okay, makeup time. So I'm gonna use this Smashbox Petal Metal Primer. I'm doing kind of like a rosy nude glow today. So this works perfectly. I'm gonna use my IREDALE Powder Foundation. Just buff that all over. And someone asked me why I use like a flat brush like this and not a sponge or something that comes with the product, but just like how this really buffs it into the skin and makes it look really natural. Next, I'm going to go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Glowing Pretty Skin palette and the bronzer. Just warm up my face a bit. So I'm using this new Pillow Talk palette from Charlotte Tilbury. It looks like this. It's a really pretty rosy nude palette. So I'm going to start off with this one right here. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid and in the crease. It's like a pinky nude. So you don't really have to worry about looking like you have pink eye. But it'll make green eyes really pop. And blue eyes too, actually. And I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, which is the Smoke shade. Put that through the crease. And I'm also going to take a small smudger brush and put that in the kind of the outer corner along the lash line and underneath too. And I always have a clean brush to buff everything out. I'm just going to do a coat of mascara on my top lashes. I'll use this NYX Worth the Hype mascara. It's one of my favorites right now. Somehow always manage to get mascara all over my face. Okay, then I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. Just spot conceal. Next, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. It's my absolute favorite powder ever. So good. Just to set all that concealer. And on the bottom, I'm using Hourglass Caution. I find it doesn't smudge at all. And it's such a good bottom lash mascara. Crap when I don't do that. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to use the lightest shade, and I'm just going to put that in the corner. Really brighten up my eyes. And then just a little bit on the brow bone. And then I'm going to take the Pop shade, which is this really sparkly one, and I'm going to use my finger and just press it on. Oh, it's so pretty. The top of my lid. Kind of concentrating in the center. I'm going to do blush. This is the Pillow Talk blush from Charlotte Tilbury. They came out with a new collection, the Pillow Talk collection, and so I'm just using a few of their newer products. It's a pretty kind of like nudie, rosy color. I'm just going to tone that down a little bit with my foundation brush. I'm going to just brush up my brows with this Kush Fiber Brow Gel from Milk Makeup. This is in the color Haze, but they also have a clear one and two other darker colors. And then for lips, I'm going to use the Pillow Talk lip liner. It's like a pinky nude, not unlike everything else in the collection. Pillow Talk lipstick. There we go. All about the rose skincare, rose makeup. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys through getting dressed as well. This is what I chose to wear today. This is a Love Shack Fancy dress from Shopbop. Super voluminous on top. It's a mini skirt and it's got like this elastic detailing right here. It's so comfortable. And then I've paired it with these Doc Martens, which I got from DSW. In general, whenever I have like a feminine girly dress or top, I like to anchor it with something like heavier, more masculine. So I really like the juxtaposition of these two. I hope this was helpful or interesting for you guys. Let me know if you like the whole skincare, makeup, fashion, get ready with me all in one. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.